Good evening and welcome. Tonight, we are retaking an in-depth look at a critical issue facing the city of Toronto: the alarming trend of gun violence as we move through 2025. It is a complex problem with deep roots, and one that is touching every corner of our community. Just last week, the city was shaken by yet another incident in the downtown core. This time, a daylight shooting near a busy public space sent shockwaves through the neighborhood, a stark reminder that this issue is not confined to specific areas or times of day. This follows a pattern that has been emerging throughout the year, with police statistics showing a notable increase in firearms-related offenses compared to the same period last year. So, what's driving this trend? We spoke with several experts to understand the bigger picture. Dr. Alia Khan, a sociologist at the University of Toronto, points to a combination of factors. She explains that economic pressures felt more acutely in recent years are putting immense strain on vulnerable communities. When opportunities are scarce and social support systems are underfunded, it can create a fertile ground for desperation and conflict. It's not just about poverty, but about a sense of hopelessness that can pervade entire neighborhoods. Furthermore, law enforcement officials are grappling with the flow of illegal firearms into the city. A significant portion of the guns seized from crime scenes are traced back to international sources, highlighting the challenges of border control and the sophisticated networks that profit from this illicit trade. The Toronto Police Service has recently announced a new task force, Project Secure, aimed specifically at disrupting these supply chains. Their strategy involves increased collaboration with federal and international agencies, using advanced data analytics to identify trafficking routes and key players. But enforcement is only one piece of the puzzle. Community leaders are emphasizing the urgent need for a different approach, one that focuses on prevention and intervention. We visited the Rexdale Community Hub, a beacon of hope in a neighborhood that has seen its share of tragedy. Here, programs are run by the community, for the community. We met with David Chen, a former gang member who now dedicates his life to mentoring at-risk youth. David told us that for many young people, joining a gang or picking up a weapon isn't a first choice. It's a last resort. They're seeking a sense of belonging, protection, or a way to provide for their families. His program offers a powerful alternative. Through sports, arts, and job training, he and his team are building a supportive network, showing these kids that there are other paths available. They provide not just skills, but also the confidence and mentorship needed to pursue positive futures. These grassroots initiatives are often under-resourced, relying on grants and donations to keep their doors open. Yet, their impact is undeniable. City Hall is also responding. A new multi-million-dollar Safe Communities Fund was approved by Council last month. The funds are earmarked for expanding mental health services, creating more youth employment opportunities, and supporting community-led safety projects just like the one in Rexdale. The mayor has stated that this is a public health crisis that requires a comprehensive, citywide strategy, moving beyond a purely policing-based model. The plan is to invest in people and communities to address the root causes before violence can even take hold. The debate, however, continues. Critics argue that these long-term strategies, while important, don't address the immediate threat. They are calling for more police presence and tougher sentencing for gun-related crimes. It's a delicate balancing act for policymakers. How to provide immediate security while also investing in the long-term solutions that will create lasting change. We also spoke with families who have been directly impacted. Sarah, who lost her teenage son 2 years ago, has become a powerful advocate for change. She shared her story with us, not to dwell on the pain, but to inspire action. She organizes peace walks and works with schools to talk to students about the real-life consequences of gun violence. Her message is simple. This is not a distant headline. It affects real people, real families, and it's our collective responsibility to stop it. Her strength and resilience are a testament to the human spirit's ability to find purpose in the face of unimaginable loss. Looking ahead, the path to a safer Toronto is not straightforward. It requires a sustained, collaborative effort from everyone. It involves law enforcement working to get guns off our streets. It involves governments at all levels investing wisely in our communities. And, perhaps most importantly, it involves ordinary citizens getting engaged, supporting local initiatives, and fostering a culture of peace and mutual respect. The challenges are significant, but there is also a growing consensus that we can't afford to fail. The stories of resilience from community hubs, the dedication of advocates like Sarah, and the new focus on holistic, preventative measures offer a glimmer of hope. The conversation is shifting from just reacting to violence to proactively building a city where it's less likely to occur in the first place. This isn't just a news story. It's a call to action for our city. It's about creating a Toronto where every young person feels they have a future and every neighborhood feels safe. If you or someone you know is struggling or looking for a way out of a difficult situation, please know that help is available. Community centers across the city offer resources and support. Reaching out is a sign of strength. Thank you for watching. We'll continue to follow this story closely and bring you updates on the efforts to build a safer Toronto for all of us. Stay informed, stay engaged, and take care.